This video we're going to cover how to solve rational functions by using algebra. Now, solving rational functions by using algebra is very simply we're just going to have to eventually cross multiply when we try to solve for fractions. If you have an operation on either side of the equals to sign, you have to find the result of that first, like we have here. I see it's subtraction, so I treat this as a subtraction problem only to begin with. So I shade out everything on the right. So 5 over 2x minus 3 over 4x squared. Remember, find new common denominator. It'll be 8x cubed. 20x squared minus 6x.
Zamir Joyner, if you're in the building, please report to the front. Your ride is waiting. Zamir Joyner, please report to the front.
And you want to set that equal to what's over on the opposite side. Now, here, what you do is essentially just cross multiply again. And then you want to solve for x, all right? So subtract 16x cubed from both sides. I'm left with 44x cubed minus 18x squared. From here, I'm going to factor 2x squared is the greatest common factor. I'm left with 22x minus 9. From here, you want to set each of your factors equal to 0. And then solve for x. Divide both sides by 2. Take square root of both sides. X equals positive and negative 0. I want to add 9 to both sides on the right. Divide by 22. And these should be my solutions. You can then go back to Desmos and verify. So I have, and treat each one of these as its own function. So let's say f of x here and g of x here. Again, all I'm doing here is I'm typing in both functions. I don't care what the graphs look like. I then want to evaluate each of these functions at the zeros I found. So I'm going to go f of 0. And I get undefined. Then I'm going to do g of 0 is also undefined. Reason being, I can't divide by 0 So because it's an undefined number, we say 0 is extraneous. All extraneous means, remember, is that when you plug that number in, it does not work. So it's not a good solution. I'm then going to test my other point, 9 over 22, and I get some value. And I'm going to try 9 over 22 for g of x as well. And if you notice, both of these values are the same. So 9 over 22 is a good answer. You do this for every one of these that you do by hand. In the next video, I'll show you how to solve by graphing. I prefer to solve by graphing because you will never get an extraneous solution when you solve by graphing.